Make sure you get it all in there.
You think you're trying to see the numbers? Is that right?
Yeah, we'll make sure we get the numbers real visible right here. Take your time and rub it all the way in so you get a good imprint.
What's that?
Blade right here. Whatever now. About how we like it. Light it. Be careful. You're about to light it. Make sure you don't have any excess. Extra careful with that one. Dry it off real good right there. You see that?
Layers, yeah.
Great indentation right there. Now.
And so you cut the card around the sponge, make an imprint?
Yeah.
You cut the sponge, right?
A little bit. You don't want to get too much of a sponge. Just want to get excess and then we'll fall off.
get rid of that.
Scissors. Okay. A little bit more of that.
More.
Reset it.
Stop. So it's outward process. Now what you're doing, say, okay, now this is your bullshitting. Now we're gonna go ahead and reset the ATM. You're gonna do that by pressing 0 6 times.
So this is now where I coach them through the shit. Gotcha.
And just try to make something up and let's see where it goes.
Okay.
And, we'll,
Ready.
and tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. Okay. So now we done got the card in. We're gonna reset it. Hit 0 6 times.
Stop again. Go. Say it like with you're a police officer.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and reset the ATM. We're gonna press 0. This works on any ATM. You're gonna press 0 6 times to reset the ATM.
Gotcha. Over-explain it.
And roll.
Okay, so now we got that in. We're gonna press 0 6 times to reset it. When we press 0 6 times, it's gonna reset the whole thing so that we're able to go ahead and do the process that we're here to do today. So we're gonna start with that. 1 2 3 4 5 6. After we get it to reset, then you're gonna go and you're gonna put the card information in, but you wanna start with the expiration date. Hopefully you've remembered all of that before you get started. Then you're gonna go ahead.
So that was 12/24, right?
Right, 12/24 is the expiration date, and now we're gonna go ahead and start entering the card number.
So does hitting 0 6 times, does that reset any ATM?
Yes, that will reset any
Once
ATM.
the card is in the hole, right?
Right, once you get the card in, you put the 0 6 times, that will reset the whole thing, and then we'll start by getting in the expiration date. If you don't put the expiration date in first, it'll mess up the whole thing, and you're probably gonna go to jail. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just put in the digits on the card. You gotta put them in by 4, so you're gonna go ahead and 5 4 3 2. Now this is just for that card or whatever card you have.
That's in the hole right there.
Yeah, this card in the hole right here is the number we're going off of. So it's 5 3 2. Make sure you remember this or write this down when you get ready to start it. So those next 4 digits will be 7 3 5 8. Okay, you gotta give it a second before you enter each set in. One more set of 4. We got 6 9 3 9. And then we got that last set we're gonna put in, and that one's gonna be 1 8 3 8. And now, depending on which card company you have, will depend on what your next step will be. If you got a
card that's in
Visa,
there.
The one that's in here is a Visa.
It's
So
just
we got
cold and foiled and imprinted.
Okay, so now after we've already got the expiration date in and we have the card number in, we're gonna go ahead and lock in our amount. Today, let's just say we're gonna go ahead and get 400. So we're gonna go ahead and type in 400, hit the enter button, make sure we lock that in.
That's the amount that we're gonna
That's
withdraw.
the amount that we're
off
gonna
of
withdraw
that
off
card.
of this card today, okay? You can do it whatever amount you want, but today we're gonna take 400 off of this card that we're doing right here today.
Okay.
So now this is to make sure that we don't have to go through the bank process and have to get these extra fees for withdrawing money, because nobody likes the fees. We do not want fees. So after you put that in, you got your number, you've already put in your amount, we hit 400, we hit enter and locked it in, boom. So now the next step we're gonna do is, this is the code part right here, so make sure you're paying attention. We're gonna make sure we hit enter 3 times. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go to cancel. Now we're gonna do that for 2 more times. So we already did it once, here we go again. Enter, 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 that's 3 times on there, and then cancel, that's 2. Do it one more time, that's the third one. 1, 2, 3, and then cancel. All right, and now after we've got that in, this is the tricky part. You're gonna enter back in your expiration date on your card, okay? So we're gonna go back in, put the expiration date, that was 12/24, okay? And then we're gonna lock that in, and now this is the last part right here. We're gonna go ahead, hit enter 3 more times.
Okay.
3 more times, and then clear. And once we hit that, we should be $400 richer. So let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3.
Again.
Clear.
Oh, I hear
Let's
it.
see what we got. Let's see what
God.
we got. All right. What's that look like? Huh? Yeah, $400. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, however you flip it. $400, man. Any ATM, this works.
Off of that card.
Off this card.
No
Off this
ATM
card.
fee.
No ATM fee. You can't lose.